Hey guys, wondering if the battle pass is still worth it after they remove the 89% purple pack? Let's find out. And actually, before we talk about that, we have to kind of address the things that we're all kind of wondering, right? We don't know what's going on. The devs have been kind of quiet lately. It's really irritating some people and scaring others. You know, we've all been playing this game for a long time, right? And when that kind of happens, you know, those are some red flags, right? So the first thing that I'd like to show you guys about this concern, anyway, the battle pass. So it's you know, screenshots like this. The super magical pack at the end of the battle pass track will be kept, as you know, as we know. You are all a big fan of it. So we, in that sentence, being the devs, so they're acknowledging that you guys are into it, right? It's a very nice pack, rightfully so, that you guys should fight to keep it. Back then, I remember them kind of toying with the idea, saying, oh yeah, we're thinking about removing that pack, and we're just gonna give you the contents of it spread out throughout the battle pass. Everybody made some noise about that, and then they released this message that I cannot find anywhere in their dev updates anymore. I can't exactly remember how far back, bros, because you know I'm not a nerd about this stuff, but you know, this was, you know, I went back like a year and a half and I could no longer find this message. So I finally asked around, and somebody got back to me on this screenshot. So happy that you bros are out there taking screenshots and holding people accountable. It's what we definitely need to do. At the end of the day, you know, Red Links is a business and they got to keep it going, right? But we also have to keep our dignity. To make sure that we get what we need as a community, right? So we have a screenshot like this, right? And I remembered it, a bunch of other people remembered it. Then we get something like this. This is actually much more recent. This is when they finally let you guys know, hey, well, we removed it, but blah blah. So the exact words here, I did want to provide some clarifications on some changes made to the battle pass. Some of you have asked me why the token pack was removed, and we're talking the purple pack, right? The 89% pack, comma. And the truth is that while it was taken away from the end of the pass, the contents were not. So a lot of us have questioned that, right? You know, we're not a dumb community, and I think that you guys kind of caught on to that like right away. So what does this statement really mean? Well, it actually goes on to say, instead, the team has distributed them, you know, the rewards, distributed them throughout the pass. So the value is still there, is what they say, right? So I hope that this helps explain the change, but if you have any further questions about it, please let me know. I decided to fact check this, guys. It's just a lot of red flags lately, guys, and I'm so over it. If you guys are wondering why I'm trying to find another game that I can be passionate about, it's stuff like this, man. I don't know. I don't know if this is misinformation, if this is a mistake, if this is malice, bros. I don't know, but like I said, I fact check it. So what I have for you guys is my Battle Pass 26. So we're going to start off with Battle Pass 26, right? And that was the Henrietta themed one, where you got 2 copies of her throughout the pass, right? First up, let's talk about the coins. And we're just going to go down the list. We're going to go coins, tickets, cash, materials, commons, rares, epics, and then the legendaries, right? Then we're going to compare that battle pass to Battle Pass 27, which everyone has been calling the generic battle pass, because there's nothing about it themed. There's no boxes, there's no costumes, it's just, you know, bare bones, it seems, right? So we're gonna compare that Battle Pass 27, Battle Pass 26, and I even did a deep dive into my own videos to go back on a on Battle Pass 7. This was like in May 30th, 2020, and that was when the battle passes were still 60 tier battle passes. So of course we're now at 35 tiers because they cut them in half, but we're going to talk about that. So so for Battle Pass 26, just real quick here, the coins, 24,850. Okay, tickets were 5,750. The cash was 100. The materials were just a mix-up. This number is all three that you can get, right, from the most common to the most rare material. That's 758. Common cards, 122. Rare 64. Epics 18. And legends were 3, apart from the 2 that you get copies of Henrietta of, right? So one thing that you guys should know about all this is there are some variables that I've noticed. You know, sometimes you might get more commons here, more rares here. Sometimes you have a chance to get more because of the alien pack or the visitors pack. My bad, sound like a pleb. The visitors pack, sometimes you know they give you there's a percentage chance that you could possibly get another epic or some more rares. So that's the variable here. It's not supposed to be huge though. So yeah, so that was Battle Pass 26. And then if we go to the generic Battle Pass 27, where they removed the purple pack, right? This is still a 35 tier Battle Pass. We have, as far as coins, 21,350, right? So that right there just alone set me off, because if you recall, here on Battle Pass 26 with Henrietta, the coins were 24,850. So that's a big chunk missing there, bros. 21,350 on generic pass 27. Tickets 4,650. Cash 75. Materials, and this is a mix of all materials, 745. Commons were 127. Rares 61. Epics 23. And legends were 3. So some people say, oh well, I prefer this warp. You get a guaranteed legendary instead of that 89% bullcrap, right? Well, I mean, some people, I mean, that's an opinion, right? You know, just some people prefer the legendary, which is great, but I mean, at the same time, they're saying that the materials, or you know, the rewards were all there, they're just spread out. So it's kind of concerning, bros. It's kind of concerning. So when you look at both side by side, you know, you had more tickets, more coins, more cash, more materials, more rares in the Battle Pass 26 with Henrietta, the themed one. And you know, there's 23 epics in Battle Pass 27 versus the 18. So I don't know if they mean that's the value or whatever, but I mean, clearly this isn't the same value. Now I understand that, you know, you might also think, oh well, Henrietta counts too, right? It's in the Battle Pass, but I mean, that's also an argument against this, because, you know, the themed Battle Passes had more value. You know, you're missing the purple pack, but supposedly we have that value throughout the whole Battle Pass, and that's just not looking like it's true. So let's also talk about Battle Pass 7. Like I said, I mentioned here. So Battle Pass 7, guys, this was quite a bit ago. Kind of showing my eggplant age here. And I made a video where I did this a few times, and I don't know, people didn't really care or whatever. They thought it was whatever, right? So here is what we used to get with 60 tier battle passes rather than the 35. This was 5 legendaries, 40 commons 461, rares 201, epics 38, materials 1251, cash is 200, coins was 32,800. The tickets were 8,000, and then we had costumes, and I believe that was a mix of a box at that point. 5. So when you put that side by side, people were arguing, well back then when they cut the battle pass in half, because these 60 tier ones, you used to have 2 months to finish them, right? Well, now you have these 35 tier ones, and they're basically a month, right? So when you just simply times 2 that generic battle pass, you're looking at, let's go down the list here. Coins 42,700, and as I'm going through this list, just kind of go and look at this battle pass 7 on the screen here, and decide for yourself if the value has been going down or not, just based on tiers, right? Based on the amount of work that you're doing. So move that a little bit over. So again, coins times 2 would be 42,700. Battle Pass 27, right? So Battle Pass 27, 42,700, 9,300 tickets, 150 cash, materials are 1490, commons 254, the rares 122, epics 46, and legendaries would be 6. So is the value holding over time, bros? I don't know. You would have 10 extra tiers, right? You'd have 70 tiers if you times it by 2, and this is what we used to get here on screen. So what's the takeaway here, guys? I don't know, man. You guys can take this information and do what you want with it. It's like I said earlier, at the end of the day, Red Links is a business, and they need to keep their game going. But again, what kind of message does all of this send, bros? What message are we supposed to receive when they say that they're not going to remove something, and they remove it, then they remove evidence that they said that, and maybe I just missed it, and it's somewhere buried. I tried to find it though, but I just couldn't find it. Then they say the pack was removed, this is why. And again, we're seeing here, just from me reading these off, that it's not entirely true. There is, when you look at the whole thing, there is a significant chunk of reward missing, guys. Like I said, take that information and do what you want with it. What you guys need to understand though is you'll get nothing if you're negative. You guys should always try and take care of these things in a positive way. You're received much better. You're heard much better in a positive way. And you guys may be thinking, Warp, we've tried that. It's not working. They're not hearing us, and that might be true, guys. That might be true. But like I said earlier, they aren't gonna take you seriously if you're just gonna shit on them for stuff like this, right? Well, with that, bros, hope you learned something here. I hope I'm the moral gatekeeper or whatever for you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, We're creeping up on that 1,000 subscriber goal. Would mean a lot to me if you help me out, and hit that button today if you enjoy the content. But yeah, bros, we're gonna see you next time, and remember, guys, for that next time, make sure you get good.